We are less than 24 hours away from people across Western New York taking a vow of silence for the LGBTQ+ community. The GLSEN Day of Silence will be happening tomorrow, and it's a student-led demonstration where they protest against harassment and discrimination of LGBTQ+ people in schools. A panel will also be held where they will share their experiences and ways of bringing inclusivity to schools across the nation. Joining us live now is Erie County Democratic Committee member and a guest on the panel, Alex Bugos. Alex, thanks for joining us. We just gave a brief description of what the Day of Silence will be, but can you tell us what it means and what it means to you?
I think for me, it's of great importance, being a leader in the LGBT community and also being a person of color, having a direct observation of the intersections in which bullying impacts our students, not only in New York State, but throughout the world. I also find this to be very important because I believe that the opportunities that we provide right now to highlight and protect our young people will create the opportunities that our entire community has in the future going forward.
And that panel is happening tomorrow. Can you tell us what people can expect to see and learn from it?
Well, we will be showing solidarity with students around the country experiencing harassment and bullying, but it's also a moment to observe the over 400 anti-LGBTQ bills that have been introduced around the country, many of which are an attack and a direct infringement on LGBTQ students, particularly those of trans experience. We will also be highlighting the incredible work of Chanel Lopez, who is the Deputy Director of LGBTQ Affairs for the Governor's Office, and this is also co-led by Talia Rodriguez from Latina Herstory.
Discrimination against the LGBTQ+ community is something that happens often, especially in schools. So how can someone help if they see somebody in school who's targeted or somewhere else? Like, what advice do you have for people?
I always say that, there can be heroes everywhere in many different places and unassuming places, and that hero can even be yourself, right? So whether you're a person that's experiencing bullying, being brave enough to reach out to somebody that you trust, or if you see a colleague or a peer of yours that's experiencing bullying, being a hero for somebody else.
Finally, how can somebody be part of the panel, and are there any events planned for the future?
Yes, so I, do events year-round and continue to assist other event promoters in creating free community programming. But they can tune in this Friday at 3 p.m. on Facebook Live. There's an event page, and we look forward to seeing everybody there.
And if somebody has never participated before, they've thought about it, what would you say to get them to participate this time?
I would say, reach out. We have many different panelists on the panel, and we're all members of the community. We're all people that you see in your neighborhoods. We're all people that care. But most of all, we're all people that at some point have been in your position. So if you need a helping hand to get your way through, any one of us are more than happy to do so.
Just ask. All right. Thank you so much. That was Alex Bugos, Erie County Democratic Committee member and LGBTQ+ advocate. Thank you for joining us here on Midday.
Thank you for having me.